Oh, everybody's on.
One person's on.
No, Kendrick, three bed ceiling fan, Maxine, Naku Jam.
Ah,
It's only showing that one person's on, but we're seeing a lot in the chat.
sorry to be late, everybody. You sure you have enough light in here? It's dark.
It keeps changing.
Tell us if we have enough light. Maybe you need to turn on the lights behind us. I don't know.
Give me a second.
Or if it's dark. It seems dark. Looking at it and it looks dark. Kendrick, yes, you're first. Lights don't make a difference. You need a studio, man, Tony. You need a studio. Yeah, they see everybody saying it look dark. Where's the? We're kind of running off our feet. We just jumped out of the book club, Richest Man in Babylon. That was the book we're reading. Those of you who want to read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, What the Rich Teach Their Children That the Poor Don't, you might want to jump into the book club. The book club went into groups, so 3 groups. So we're now looking at profitable investments, which basically is what the richest man in Babylon wants us to do. So the groups are now looking at that, and those in that group will now move on to our investor group. So those of you who didn't jump into the richest man in Babylon, you will not be over on the investor group. An investor group will present the 26th, somewhere there. Group that would be the investor group, because they would have already gone through the book The Richest Man in Babylon. We're now moving to go through Rich Dad, Poor Dad, What the Rich Teach Their Children That the Poor Don't. Are we still looking dark? Tony, put in some more light. And then we move on to the book Think and Grow Rich. Then after that, we do about 8 books. Wow.
8 books we're going through?
Yeah, it's a whole 1-year training of just money, finance, and real estate. But at the end of these books, guys, your eyes would have been opened up. Those of you who have already read the books too, I think you should still jump in. You learn a lot from the group dynamics. Every minute I read Richest Man in Babylon, I get something new. Something totally new. Because you kind of fluff over the.
And what I realized with it, depending on where you are in your life, when you read the book, certain things you connect with, certain things you don't connect with.
Yeah. Depends on where you are. Yeah. Seriously.
Because maybe at age 21, when you've read the book, you're really not yet savvy enough to know investments, but you're probably at a stage where, yes, I can save 10% of my income and I can reduce my expenses to only the necessary ones. Right? But the rest of it, you're just not there yet.
Yeah. Well, my profitable investment was just to buy and sell sweetie and biscuit out of my drawer, quite frankly. And I'm using money buy a house.
But
it was easy.
But
I didn't find it difficult. But
you wouldn't have, because from your small, your mom would send you to go and buy stuff.
Right.
And your dad would send you to go and buy stuff and resell it. So you grew up with that mindset already.
Yeah.
Some persons, that whole concept of buying and selling is it's gonna be new to them.
Like you guys. You hate it, Rachel hate it. But I love it. I mean, because I always have cash, you know. I love to buy and sell business, boy. But some people just don't like be the little hustler.
I think the thing with the hustling is that there's so much
the light
talking.
Is fine now. Really, there were higglers, right, in the market. So we go Falmouth Market. I don't remember which day. Was it Wednesday? Somebody remember which day is a big Falmouth Market.
Oh, yes, you have that?
Yeah, man. I have Sav Market. Saturday. like like a belt. Belt. Put on my hand and go sell. And like my father would say, go sell them for $10. Yeah, sell them $11. And come back for more give me money and get more belt gun again. And I always have a little change in my hand. That's how I started with this. Them really teach me how to buy and sell. What my mother really taught me was give me good memory, and my father my aunt and my father to teach me a lesson in. So when we're downtown, like with a Spanish town, we'll never forget it. My auntie had bangles all the way up here. She sit down and selling at the market,
She's selling the bangles?
No, man. She have money. That's how you know who have money and down a Spanish town road, Only a bangle, the jewelry.
Okay.
She have a gold bangle, this a bangle, whatever. Have money. Never short of cash. And that's why I'm like, buy and sell, and a short of cash. My father run for our beef shop plus sell at the market.
I know what I've come to notice is when you work a 9 to 5 job, you only have money one time per week.
One time. If you have it 2 days, you're lucky. As bad by day 2, it done.
Or not only that, it's already booked.
Yeah,
you can't use it to do anything extra.
Yeah. But I was back to the story. I was telling you what I learned. So I was younger. My auntie them wear up a bangle. And they gave me a pair of bangles for my birthday. I had on a bangle. Down a town, I run up and down, like I rather pitney down a town same way. Anyway, I think it was my auntie said that my auntie and my father send me go. Just little down for go buy a drink at the shop, Go down there, buy the drink, and I come back. A boy grab my bangle. Boy grab my bangle, so I run, come back now to my auntie, and I crying up to my father. And I say, my bangle, boy, grab my bangle, I just a walk, and I go feel my hand jerk. No bangle on my hand. Anyway, my auntie get up, just get up and said, Claudia, sit down there, someone. And she showed to the next igla, the side way, and said, "Gear eye, may I go up the lane?" And she go up the lane, She go up the lane and she come back. I'm still there crying, and console me, and she said, "Don't worry yourself." And she just calm and we herself. Tell you bring back the bangle. And bring back the bangle. And me go hear she said something like, "I don't know what him said to her." But she said, "You know no." She don't talk. That day I learned a very valuable lesson in you doing business. In doing business anywhere, no matter where you are. You need a circle of protection. No matter what kind of business you do. So whether it be archive security, whether it be other security, but you need a circle. You can't just operate without
singular.
No. You need a network of people who, so just like what she could have said to the Igla, gear eye, and she could have go up the road, get back the bangle, then she not even get it and then bring it back. You have a whole, you have to have that network there. Without that, your business will not survive.
Right. And she obviously has some respect to it in the
community. In the community, yes. Right. You cannot, you won't survive, guys.
Yeah, because you probably talk to the, what you call that, area leader or whatever they have.
But I want to tell you, say, all the while, me see people come and she give them a money, They want a drink or whatever. She would always have something or food too. Like the drink, the juice them. And then when I come and she get the boy, them both players, she give them. She give them. Always have that. And the always come up to her for things and so. But me, because I'm not really pay attention to what I just watch them sell and sometimes I drink my bag juice and whatever.
So she just helping out the little man with a drink for the day or something.
Or whatever I don't know, whatever it was. But you can't do business in isolation. You have to remember that. And you have to live so other people can live, irrespective, right? And then you alone in the circle must have money or live. Because even if you sell a Spanish Town road, you can't sell for your friend too. So your friend beside you sell the same thing. You can't say, Mary, come. She want a juice. Go, just take the juice from Mary and sell it because you don't sell two already for the day. You understand what I'm saying? You have to make everybody in your circle happy. And you're good. Right?
Mom, may I have a drink of your water?
Yeah, Mom. All right, thanks. Yeah, everybody. So push the like button, family. It's free and helps the channel. Oh, that London boy. Thank you, London boy. But oh, you look like you jumped some of the questions. Everybody remember, this is where you ask the questions on money, finance, real estate. I don't have a presentation today, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at those NHT loan offerings that they have, because I think some of us, well, I've used my loan already. Tolan has used her loan. So you can look to see if there are other loans that you can still get, right? No questions?
Well, Maxine said she hates, she could never do buy and sell.
Can't do buy and sell, Maxine? One of the easiest ways to make money is to be a seller.
Not only that,
or do sales on a whole. Because you don't need any.
Just people are buying and selling.
Yeah. If we all those, we did some case studies. Remember, guys, we did case studies. We did with Cinco.
Yeah, that's as simple as it is. That is buying and selling.
Yeah, they sell water and bigger juice and da da da. We did the La Shushen group, the supermarket.
That's buying and
no, them
selling.
name Progressive Foods. That's the name, right?
Yeah.
That was how much of them? 5 Chinese gentlemen or something like that who came together and started Progressive Foods. All them do buy and sell dry goods and food. They're not manufacturing anything. We did also.
We did
the
the people who own the hotels. Well, part of the family own hotels.
Right.
The other part own chickens.
CB Group. Aren't they part of? We did National Bakery.
Isn't that them too?
Who sell bread? But they manufacture bread. They're the same family. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think they do the bread, the chicken, and the hotels, and the feeds and stuff like that.
All of them something they buy and sell.
Well, they went into manufacturing afterwards, but they initially started out
buy and selling. The biggest conglomerate to buy and sell. If you think about it, even Amazon buy and sell.
Look at
Amazon goods. When you go on Amazon, you put your goods there for sale. Then Amazon not take a piece of the profit. Same thing. Amazon buy and sell. What else? Just that Amazon finally could way to do it backwards. So in other words, the shoes are sold for $20 on Amazon. Amazon actually takes some percentage. Maybe let us say them take 5% or 10%. So the shoes, you are selling the shoes to Amazon for $18. Amazon I make $2.
Not only that, Amazon is so smart as a company. They're like, people are so impatient to spend and so quick to spend the money. Let me offer you free shipping next day, 1 hour delivery. Just pay a subscription.
Yeah.
How often do you really need a thing the next
day? Yeah. So isn't that selling? That's selling.
I love them as a company though.
Yeah, that's selling. Selling is what selling make money, guys. Even you yourself, you go to work every day. When you get that interview, I'm sure you had to show the person interviewing you that you had this skill in you. So it's you that's selling yourself to the interviewer.
Maxine says, I don't like the fact that you're waiting for someone to purchase, otherwise no money. No, sir. But Maxine, when you work your 9 to 5 job, right? Your boss is waiting for you to do a good job, right? So that he can make some money and then pay you at the end of it.
Chances are you're working for a company that's selling something.
Yeah.
Tell me one company that's not selling. Which company not selling something, Maxine?
So even though you're not at the front line of the buying and selling,
you're selling.
You're selling.
Yeah, even if you're just a telephone operator, you're selling.
Because hello, this is Tony. You've reached ABC Sales Company. That is you selling the customer.
Yeah. I remember I used to say, good morning. I'm Claudia. You've reached Island Life Insurance Company. How can I help you today? And I tell you, say, after a while, everybody know my name. All the president, them, I'm telling one of Rita Claudia. She's so nice. Everybody. After a while, you're selling, you're always selling. Right? So if you think about that, Maxine, just think about it when you're in the elevator anywhere. You have to make sure you're selling. Hand pick weaving. What I mean, Hector. Good evening, ladies. Good evening. Hi, Anthony. Good evening. Happy Sunday, Tony. Says Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Hi. Aliyah. Oh no, Aliyah. Good. Oh no. I was probably talking about the bangle. Why Tony? I think the natural hairstyle now work for me. Now. So guys, I said I'm going to go natural and do my hair natural. Boy, now work.
Here in transition.
No, I can't. It's too rough, man.
What you have to do is like you wear a wig during your year of transition.
Wear a wig. Oh, that could be an answer. Alligator Pond was sold, 36 acres residential. People online were talking about it. It popped up on my feed. 1.5 million US. That's cheap.
Yeah, it's very cheap
for 36 acres. 1.5 million US. 36 acres. I think a commercial land in Draxall was sold for 1.6 million US the other day. And that was only 1 acre.
It's because it's scented a bit.
But this is Alligator Pond. I wonder if I had that, man, me I'm gonna sell it.
Maybe they didn't have any body to leave it to.
But 1.5 million US seems cheap.
Maybe that's all they need to retire.
But I put a Disney down there.
Disney?
Something.
Maybe not a Disney.
Something. But I put a water feature in the alligator.
Children and alligators don't work together.
Yeah, but it's 36 acres.
Both of them are wanderers.
No, but it's 36 acres. You fence around the alligator pond properly. And then you have the other rest of the acreage. You do what you want to do.
Well, let's see what they do. Maybe a housing development.
Okay. Good afternoon. You know anyone who can do kitchen cabinets? I can get their number, please. Yeah, that would be Hector. What you want? You want solid or you want
So is he saying that he wants someone who builds kitchen cabinets?
Build as in somebody who do kitchen cabinets. So it depends on the type of kitchen cabinet you want. Yeah. So these days we're doing a kind of contemporary cabinets, which is what they did at Camelot Village. So it's kind of contemporary, termite proof material, water resistant material as well. So it's not like bagasse board, it might swell up. So it's water resistant, it's termite treated already, but they can't put it in a raised panel and those things. It is flat.
Right, panel. You can't get shaker style.
Right, or anything like that. That can only come with wood. So you can have a nice kitchen, but so like me, I'm over the shaker style and
what I don't like is that they're so hard to clean.
And the raised panel, the little grooves, I'm over it.
With the new cabinet, you can literally just take your cloth and just.
Yeah, I just want a straight thing. I don't want to.
Did you find a number?
So if you look in that, let me give you Hector number. Or those of you who want mortgages too, remember we have a link to the mortgage officer. Tony, have the link?
I can probably pull it
up. So you need a number for Hector. So you can tell Hector is Claudia Davis. Let me see. Did a kitchen for me the other day. I know I don't. Do I have the pictures?
You have some pictures. I've seen them. I don't seem to have my cell phone with me.
Might have it in my U.
You found a number?
I'm up here British. I don't understand this. Hold on.
Type kitchen.
No, it is.
You sure?
Is that the number?
Mm.
Hold on. I don't understand why I can't find the number. Safi say, yes, no man is an island. We need each other to survive. Live good with people. For some reason, I'm not finding
Is it this one?
No, it's none of those. None of those. Come on. So what's our local number? Where's your phone? It's none of these. Told you that. None of these.
One moment.
Hold on. I'm gonna get there. All right, let me just send him a WhatsApp and see if he'll respond and give me his other number. See, that my arms running around on me.
Okay.
All right, so I'm asking him for his local number.
Okay, I found it.
You find it? Okay.
Uh-huh.
For some reason I don't have it in my phone. All right, what up? See the number there? Alligator pond 1 point. Seem cheap. Oh my God. I want to see them give it a property then.
All right, Safi says, yes, no man is an island. We need each other to survive, live good with people. Life is tough enough.
225 million. Right up by.
Cheryl says, do you have a contact for solar panels?
Yes, we do.
Can you give some pros and cons of having the solar panels?
What is it? What was
and
it?
Cost.
What was the acreage for thing there? Let me see how much I
36.
36.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we sold it for 6.2 million an acre.
What's the number for solar panels? The phone number for solar panels?
The website is the phone number for solar panels. That would be Mr. Bernard. Solar panel. Confused. Tony left the door open. You soon have Zanna's evening here.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's solar panel. That's Mr. Bernard's number 383 7565.
7565.
And they have a website called, is it Premier Solar Energy? I don't remember. Just ask him for the website. He has it. I don't remember. You still looking for the link for the mortgage officer? I found it.
No, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I think this is them.
Premier Energy Solution.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why? Go down the bottom. Let me see. So yeah.
This is them.
Get the phone number from off of the bottom.
Yeah, this is them.
Premier Energy Solution. That's the name of the Premier Energy Solution JA.com. That's the name of the website. All right. And there's also a video with myself and Mr. Bernard talking to you about solar. So you can probably Google that video too. It's on my YouTube channel. The pros and cons of having the solar panels. That you have to ask Mr. Bernard. You can't give it a full 100 on that. He's fully solar. I haven't convinced myself yet to go fully solar. That's one of the things that Every time a JPS goes, I say I should look at it, and then light comes back and I dismiss it. On Friday around 10, it was on my doorstep by 6. So what did I tell you? You have Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Everybody's selling. Yeah. You have to sell. All right. Bernard says, hi, Claudia. Thanks for, scroll down, helping many of us on this platform to create intergenerational wealth. Yes, Bernard. By acquiring real estate. Yes, that's one of the ways to do it, Bernard. So you need to look at your trust now. Remember the trust the other day? So some interesting things are coming up to be added to our trust. Interesting things. One of them is that we want DNA evidence from any male beneficiary. So like Xander and Zave, who are beneficiaries, they will have to bring DNA proof that these children that them say is theirs.
Why?
I mean, why? Because I don't want a jacket. That's why. You want it more plain than that. Oh my God. So
or adoption certificate.
Okay, an adoption certificate. We're not adopt nobody. Are we?
We don't know what the future is gonna hold.
Well, I don't know. But once we don't want a girl, some fight them. So come with your DNA. You shouldn't have a problem if you know that it's theirs.
I hope we raise the boys right and they find some nice, respectable wives.
Tony, any number can play. You know, especially men roaming.
I know, raising men in Jamaica too. So.
Mm-hmm. I was told that once purchase price is settled, possession letters are provided, yes, an inspection date set. Why is an inspection not done prior to that, and what does an inspection really entail? What we do is a valuation. Usually, if the property is old, like this house is like 50 or 60 years old already, and you're going through National Housing Trust or the bank, they may ask you for a structural engineer's report. That's the closest thing to an inspection that you can get.
Wait, have we read the question right? Mm-hmm. I was told that once purchase price is settled, possession letters are provided and inspection date is set. But this sounds like a new development.
Possession letters are provided once purchase price is settled. Yeah, you mean once you pay the money and the people them get the money, you get the possession letters, yes, and the inspection date is set. Oh, this is new development. Yeah. So in new development, they have a 6 months period. Sorry, Naku, I read the question incorrectly. So you have a 6 months grace period for them to fix any defects. So you get the possession letters, you move in. That reminds me, we got a possession letter the other day and we have not yet checked that house. We need somebody to live there for 6 months.
Where you can find that person? You have to go volunteer yourself.
So these new houses, so you get 6 months to figure out if any problems are there. And I can guarantee after the 6 months, the day the 6 months up, something going to go wrong. Mm-hmm. Like I'm now discovering one of the plugs at Camelot not working.
Yeah, but you can change that yourself.
Right at the 6 months. But I don't cheap try the plug. What about the properties where they don't know go with the plug? For how much years? This is just 6 months. Well, 1 year. And also the faucet is corroded. Well, it turned on it? No, sir. I use bleach. It turned a different color, you know. The one in the master bathroom. I just laugh and say, well,
you clean it too often, man.
It's all right. We can just go back home. I'm mowing in my storeroom. We can back out when I'm mowing. This is when I'm on these idle things, guys. So hear this now. So you know I don't like shopping, especially for clothes. I hate it. So the shopping for clothes is just a one-day thing in the store. Give me 20 blows and I'm out. But I would go every week into a hardware store. So when I'm roaming around in these hardware stores, I see a nice mowing faucet or a Delta or something that I like, a door lock. I pick it up and I buy it.
And then she just stores it until...
And then I store it. Until the Camelot faucet go green.
You know, you need to start storing again door locks. Because all of a sudden, I guess we've just reached that time period where the door locks are starting to go bad.
Oh. And luckily we had one in storage the other day. So that's what I buy with my extra money, guys. Because guess what? So let us say I never ever use these Moen faucets or Delta or these nice door locks. They're resellable.
Not only that, though, chances are something's gonna go bad, and you're gonna need to install it.
So,
and it could be 10 years down the line.
Yeah. So don't buy shoes with your money and put it in the closet. They got dry rotten.
No, right? Like if you had the shoes in the closet for 10 years.
Oh my God. But the faucet and the door lock and these things always have them nice. You can back them out, sell them if you don't want them. You have money. Right? So yes, the inspection is done afterwards. Defects within the defects period. So when you go in there, you must use up the things. Plug in things in and plug them. Turn on, put in bulb in every light. Make sure it work. Turn on your sink. Open the cupboard at the bottom. Make sure it's not leaking. Turn on the faucet and leave the pipe running, guys. Make sure it don't leak. Keep flushing your toilet. Do everything. Use the house. Living at the house. Those of you overseas, you need to put a little day bed in there. One little fridge. And maybe a little hot plate and make somebody go live there. We need to do that. Make somebody go live there for the 6 months time, right? Because you're not going to know of the problems until you live in the house. Like where we live now, when we just moved there, our neighbor went into the bath, ready to use our bath. No. Fill up the bath with hot water, nice. When she look, the water come from underneath the bath. They did not connect the waste. And this is bath we install, with tile, everything around. That's crazy. So listen to me. You have to do all of that. You have to live in it. You have to use it, right? This was giving me the joke. Okay, yeah, one of my friends, the same Camelot, was telling me she's taking a shower. And the whole of the multifaceted drop in her head.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was so hilarious. But these are the things. So you have to use the things then. Right?
So it wasn't screwed onto the wall?
No, look, some the man just tack it. They might do something as somebody call them and them run leave it. And you come and the inspector come for the site and him say, yeah man, it up the man, it look good. They not pull it out, check it.
I know, it's like we were in one the other day and I turned on the sink in the bathroom and the floors just started getting wet because the waste again
wasn't
connected underneath the sink.
So those are the things. So you have to turn it on. All right. And the new house, you don't plan to live there, remember to cover all the drains. So that drain for especially the drain for the
shower,
not the shower. The washing machine comes with a pipe. Right? Make sure you stuff it with a paper if you're not ready to connect the machine because the roaches will come up through the sewage system.
Or tape a plastic over it.
Same thing with your shower drain. You're going to tape that up with duct tape or any kind of tape. Just tape up the shower drain so they don't come through. And remember to lock your face base and lock your kitchen drains, right? Because trust me, the sewage, the roaches will come up. When you come back, you leave for 1 month and you come back. And same thing with the toilet. So your toilet water is going to evaporate. So you have to find a way to tape around the seat, tape it around and make sure it's seated. So even if the roaches, if it evaporates, the roaches don't come up and come into the house. All right. So for those of you who live overseas who you're going to leave for a little extended time, we call it a house shutdown. So you make sure you shut down your house properly and do all of that. And shut down your breakers. Well, some of you have cameras, so you probably don't shut down your breakers. But definitely plug out the stuff that you're not using. Like the refrigerator. Don't leave the refrigerator there on for 6 months and you're gone,
Because with how the electricity is at Camelot now.
Yeah, it's fluctuating.
It's damage your items. GG4 says the Bible tells you that the day will come when there will be more sellers than buyers.
That day not going to come in my lifetime, GG4.
Well, yeah, because sellers double as buyers too. Garrett says a woman is selling the reason why a man should choose her for marriage and vice versa. Yes, that is true.
What? That one missed me.
Hmm?
Explain.
When you're dating, you're basically selling. You're advertising who you are, what you are.
Oh yeah, you're selling.
And then the man says, I like who you are, what you are, I'm going to invest in this. So yeah, he's buying when you're selling and the other way too.
And the other way around too, right? Hi, good evening, future. Mm. And likewise, he says it. A man is selling the reason why that woman should accept his and in marriage. Yes. Exchange, right?
Sometimes you have buyer's regret, but yes.
Buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse.
What you say? You choose too quick. Buyer's remorse.
Should have shopped around.
Yeah. All right, May pen too.
And sometimes you should have bought second hand.
Instead of be the first to try it out. Claudia, mind the people. Mind the man you make Garrett now rethink if you more really go.
So no, sometimes some persons are better the second time in marriage.
That's
first
true.
One day.
Yeah, some of them better used for true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. First one is hit and miss, trial and error, kind of thing. All right, yes, Garrett, we'll take that. A good point. So Safi says, Maypen to Williams Field toll estimated at $400. I'll still pay it. We will see if others follow or go back to the old road in December. $400 are cheap something for pay.
Yeah, that's not dear.
No, sir. You're talking about when I'm going to the North Coast from Mandela Highway, I'm paying $2,050 to Miami Bay. Take me 45 minutes if I'm shutting it, 1 hour if I'm cruising. From Maypen to Williamsfield. Wonder how long it take you now. It will probably take you the hour if you're taking the old road. It should take you less. And $400, that cheap. But don't China them hear me say that.
No, I think that's just a starting price.
But I don't think it's their toll. I think that one is a government one. Actually, that toll is a public. It's they floated an IPO, so you can buy shares in it. Transjam Highway, I think that's what it's called. And 2 acres of property available in Draxall, that I know of. I have a reseller, somebody trying reselling a 1 acre for 300 and don't move, wait on it. I don't want to tell a lie, so I'm jumping back in my WhatsApp to get the right price. 320,000 US, a 1 acre. Hills of Draxall. Remember when I was showing Hills of Draxall and I was saying, come on buy. Well, one of them reselling now for 320,000 US, right?
Currency Walk says, go natural, Miss D, join me.
No, Currency. I don't know about that.
Shauna, I think his birthday party. I missed the book club today.
Oh, okay. Shauna.
Her name changed again.
Currency Walk. Boy, I don't know Shauna. The hair thick up bad. Can't
that made it nice and healthy, Mom.
Now I know how my mother used to feel when she was combing my hair, man, with the beeswax and the coconut oil.
Gave her arthritis early.
None. I don't think of my hair, because me get arthritis early. Just hereditary.
Sure it wasn't combing my hair?
No.
Janet says, good evening, Miss Claudia and Tony, and happy Sunday to everyone. Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. Happy Sunday. Remember, stay tuned. We're looking at the NHT offerings today.
The Buffalo says, good day.
Good day.
Currency Walk says, Wicon Homes going to be 29 million. What do you think about it?
Oh my God.
Are there houses or townhouses? Townhomes. 2 beds?
2 beds. The ones I just did at Harborview. How much were they? I don't think they were that expensive. 29 million. When you talk about expensive still, because you can't afford it. Mm-hmm. So,
but Wiccan does really nice properties.
They do, with 29 mil. They must have had that, because Wiccan is like growing, or they always coming low.
Really?
Yeah, man, they're always coming low. So there must have been some serious costing why they came in at that price.
Well, townhomes,
because they came in higher than Chemtech, who just came out with their 2 beds.
But townhomes are more expensive to build.
Why are they more expensive to build?
Because they have the second floor. That slab that you have to do for your second floor is more money.
I guess.
Currency Walk says also Phoenix moving handover dates. They are moving fast, right?
Moving handover date, meaning they're putting it back. Yeah, so they're going. That will always happen. They have to reschedule. Because things don't. Yes, they have a date, but rain might fall. Other things might happen that cause us not to go work the day. All kind of things happen.
Or supply take long to come in.
29 million. Still trying to wrap my head around that.
On a property that you can't extend on.
Let's go on the thing there. Loan amortization. Let me just check something.
That's probably 170 for a mortgage, 180.
Share the screen. I'm just checking. So 29 million. 29 million. And you pay. So you're going to pay down 1.45. 29 million. You're going to pay, let's just say you pay 5%, which is 1,450,000. And you get 95% financing. That's 27,550. Loan amount, Tony, is 27,550. Let's see what kind of income you need to be earning.
300.
550. You get a 30-year interest rate. I think at 8.5. Everybody, correct me if I'm wrong. Calculate. Are you sharing?
Yeah.
You sure? Check your screen.
211,000.
So you have to be earning 211,000. That don't include insurance.
Well, you have to earn more than that.
So you have to earn. Mortgage. That's your mortgage, right? No, I say that don't include insurance. So add another, maybe 15 for that. You sure you do that much, right? Even me shocked. 226. They must have done the market research and realized that persons have the money and can buy this. 211,000. So 211 plus 15, 226, call it 230,000.
But my thing is, it's a townhome. How
you have to be earning 460,000 per month times 12. That's if you have a debt service ratio of 50%. So you have to be earning 5.5.
Okay. That's not too
per
bad,
year.
Then.
5,520,000 per year are combined with somebody else.
A couple can buy this.
But 211,000. No, man. How much is a mortgage, I say?
8.5. 27 million.
No.
550.
No. So let us assume it's a debt service ratio of 230 of 50%. So you take home 230,000. So you only have 230,000 left. Of the 230,000, you still don't pay tax yet. Because remember, your salary is twice this. So you're earning 460 times 30% gone to tax. 138. Do the maths. 460,000 minus 138. How much is that? Trying to find out how much is a livable amount.
Times what?
460,000 minus 138,000.
Here.
You're left with 322,000. So when you're left with 322,000, out of that you're paying a mortgage of 230,000. You're left with 92,000. How are you supposed to live on that? So you can't afford this mortgage, even if you qualify.
Mommy, the person who's buying this is a couple that each earning 5.5 million.
Must got to be each earning 400 or something thousand a month.
Yes.
Or one person is going to be earning $1 million a month.
Right.
Or 700 or something a month, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't see. You want to go back to the screen?
People in banking can buy this.
People in banking.
Mm-hmm.
Some engineers. Some
insurance
companies. People in sales who clocking money. That's why I go sales.
Well, you have to prove that you're earning that to get a mortgage.
Yeah, people in sales who get salary.
Really?
Yeah, people who do medical sales.
Oh, they get salary.
Yeah, those people who do medical supplies. Them get salaried. Meaning whatever them sell that month, it goes on to a pay slip and it's deducted and so on.
Okay. Oh yeah, like you sell insurance.
Right.
Currency Walk says, update us on your EcoStep project.
Why I'm still await people. Jesus, please.
You're the waiting part
this
of the journey.
This is the hard part now. You know the rest of it not hard though.
What?
The rest of it not hard. Looking the land, getting investors together, doing the concept, finding an engineer. That's easy.
That's a fun part.
That's the fun part. I mean, and getting it together and getting the stuff in. So everything is in now for them to look at. So they've given back their suggestions, what we need to change, what we need to fix, We do all of that. So now it's just a matter for it to, it's gone back in. It's just for it to go to the meeting and them stamp it and say, yes, it's ready. So this is the part that's hard now. Because every night you go to your bed, you say a prayer. Please let them approve it. Please let them approve it. Please don't make them come back with nothing else. Please.
And I think though, when you have so much plans that you want to put in place, and they're just, these government bodies are just slowing you up.
Yeah, because we really can't.
You can't do anything.
We can't do anything. We can't design the buildings. We can't do anything because we just don't know. Or maybe I should free up my brain and start designing the buildings. And give myself something else to focus on. Because I tell you guys, this is a nerve-wracking part of it now. Right? Nerve-wracking part of it. So the weight is the pain. Because if you don't mind sharp, you get headache, you get high blood pressure, you get diarrhea. What else you can get? You get all kind of things at this stage, literally. It is like you do an exam.
You're waiting on the results.
And you're waiting on the results. It's crazy.
And the results determine your future.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it are you going to be doing for the next 3 years?
Yeah. So, and if you fail, what if we're going to do it over? But there's no failing. We've done everything. So this is it. When you do the hard work, you expect the results. Right? So I am 100% sure we should get through. But we're done. I'll move to the next stage, which is to design. So we've designed the lots and so. So the next stage would be to design what the entrance is going to look like. Or curb wall or sidewalks, what that looks like. Our commercial, what is that going to look like? Or strata, what is that going to look like? So that's the next step. Once we get there, boom, stamp of approval.
Yankee fan says, I will be in the market soon for available 2 acres properties. Location is negotiable, but preferably from Negril to Ocho Rios. But is also very interested in the Draxall with a sea view on a sloping land. Well, this one for 320 sounds perfect.
This one is sloping, it slopes up.
Yeah, the only thing is there's not 2 acres.
It's 1 acre.
1 acre.
But the Yankee, what's your budget though? Because the budget is what determines now if you get in the Draxall. If you had chosen Draxall when I was doing Hills of Draxall, you could have gotten in at like 85,000, 90,000, 100,000, 100, and right up to 160,000. Now we're coming out with more Draxall next year, land as well. And you will have a choice of there are sloping lots for sure. It's on a hill. You definitely have sea view. I would say anybody looking land, you need to stay close to me to get a hills of Draxall. I kid you not. You don't it. It's just the best scheme out there right now. And you're going to be right near to the Miami Bay Entertainment Zone, just down the road. Draxall is growing, so it's sanctioned between Miami Bay and St. Anne's Bay. You know, St. Anne's Bay have the hospital and all of that, da da da. Right? I hear courts. Somebody tell me last week courts coming to one of those spots at the Draxall right there.
I think that was Safi.
That was Safi who told me, right? So if you really want to, I don't know if they're gonna be in any 2 acres though. You're not going to get no 2 acres in Draxall, no. They have sold out the commercial already, 1 acres in the commercial.
But didn't they have some 5 acres back in the day as well?
But they're not doing anymore 5 acres.
Oh. Currency Walk says, what? No jacket run the world in Jamaica.
No jacket.
There's no jackets. Naku is confirming that yes, he was talking about new developments for the inspection.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine says, Claudia, Camelot is close to the sea. You will have rust again, even with mowing.
I hope not. It's not rust, you know. Rust is on my. So those little things that I put so that when the door slam, it just those magnetic things. I see those rust. But the faucet has gone black. It's not even rust so that I can clean it off with some vinegar. It just gone black. I don't know why.
Oh,
get a bad one. But anyway, a cheap
maybe the silver rubber.
A cheap something. I'm not mowing nothing. But maybe change it up.
They call it wash off silver.
Wash off. Like when I used to say wash over gold and wash over silver. I'm gonna change it though to one of the mowings and see if the quality makes a difference. It might.
Allison says, Miss D, you have to go through the parish council to build a boundary in Camelot.
No, you don't. You can't build a fence without parish council, but you can't build a building without parish council. So you can put in your boundary wall, fine. You just need to make sure your surveyor, your pegs are there, you identify the pegs, measure based on the survey that they gave you. Camelot gave you a paper showing your land and showing you up to how far you can build a house. And it has the boundaries, like I say, the width is 60 feet or 65 feet, depending on which one you got. And the length is 100, 150, and so on. So you can use a measuring tape and measure it to make sure that it's corresponding. If it's not corresponding, don't start building. Get the surveyor there.
And ensure that you don't breach parish council when you're building or
ensure you don't breach the sidewalk.
Yeah, is that the parish council?
The government of Jamaica.
Isn't that the parish council?
The parish council is the body that ensures that you don't breach. And if you breach, you have to talk to them. So they are the watchdogs for the government of Jamaica. But it's the government of Jamaica that owns the lands called the sidewalks. Right? So any land with any sidewalk, verge is also belong to the government of Jamaica. So make sure when you're building to the front, you do not come forward. If anything, go behind your line and stay behind your line. So when your surveyor come, you're not forward. Because if you're forward, you have to go lick it down. Parish council will not allow you to change no covenant nor nothing. You're going to have to lick down the wall. The first time I saw that happen was a property I was selling up in.
And ensure that your gates swing the right
way. Your gate must swing inwards. But the place name? Up what we did sell the time?
Really, Mom? Up that we did sell the time? Like,
where the stone wall.
Real estate, how am I supposed to know that?
The stone wall was breached, man.
Up mountainside.
On a mountainside name. Mountain Spring.
Yeah.
Mountain Spring, that is up in Hope Pasture, stuff of Hope Pasture is going up. And this stone wall in the front breached the sidewalk. And they had to lick it down. 1 year of back and forth. One time I start cost for money. Come as a 1 hour waste time until lick down the thing long time. But of course, they might try with a friend and I go on through and I go around and so they must be night geek. I'm gonna say if government allow you to change the covenant, they have to change the whole Jamaica. Right. So them just say no. And I agree with them. It's no, just lick it down and move on. Nice stone wall too in a paper, but they had to take it down. And this was all holding up the banking and all of that. They had to take it down and put up another one.
So no, you don't need parish council approval, but ensure that you do it correctly.
Mm-hmm. And ensure you look at the height from the road. Mm-hmm. There's something on the title that says you must be only X amount of feet or inches or meters or whatever it is from the road level. That's at the front. The road level at the front. So if it says you must be only be 3 feet from the road level, make sure you take a tape measure. 3 feet, make sure the man show you all 3 feet cut cross. So you come up 3 feet and then you cut cross back to your boundary 3 feet. Make sure the man put that something there for you, show you 3 feet, cut back cross, catch a level, wall must be higher than that.
Right. So Mom, if they don't understand, explain that some of the lots in Camelot slope upwards.
All right, so some of the lots slope upwards. So therefore, you do like this. So this is your road level right here. I'm trying to remember what it says. Is it 5 feet? Somebody tell me who knows. So let us say it's 5 feet above road level at the front. Well, road level can either be in the front, the back, or the side. So wherever your road level is. So 5 feet, them say. So you come up 5 feet. When you come up 5 feet, you realize that, your land still a slope, so. And you're 5 feet, only take it to here. So what you do? You cut across 5 feet. And then you can go up again with another retaining wall and then go that way again. But you can't come up this up to 7 feet to catch this here, so. Not at the front, because it says 5 feet from the road level. So you have to come 5 feet, stop, level off, catch your next retaining wall and go so. This is the wall that they're going to look at as your boundary, this front one here.
Right.
That's what makes the difference. And if you really don't want to breach it, suppose I'm say 5 feet. Just, since me have to build a next wall, I would just come up 4 feet. Yeah? Catch a level, go back, and then come up 2 feet and go.
You need to also explain to them that this includes the gate column.
Yeah, it includes the gate. I must know that.
No, they don't. They build 5 feet and then they have a 10 feet gate column. But you've seen it.
Uh-huh. Well, they might have to lick off a column. Which we had to do, by the way, over at, let me tell you where we did that one. We did that one at, what the place name was near Veer Technical High School, Clarendon.
Jackson Street?
No, man. The scheme name. Yeah, we saw that 2-bedroom and I went to lick off the wall.
Oh, yeah, I know where you're talking. The Boxside development that was sold to NHD.
See, yeah. We had to lick off the entire front wall, top of it, because the column and all breach too high, right? We also had to hit down a wall. Did I hit down a wall again? Oh, the one that I think I just took off the roof. The wall at Waterford at the back. Mm-hmm. So if you have a gully or anything at the back, do not build a wall on the gully. That's another thing. Your peg is usually a distance away from the gully. So pay attention to that. The gully has an easement. The gully has an easement. So don't build your wall on top of the gullies, right? Okay. Or you talk get licked down, guys.
Love Shay says, hi, Miss Claudia. Could I just ask? I have put an offer in Ocheria's Turtle Towers. 1 bed for 28 million. With your experience, do you think that is a good price?
Depends how much we're asking. That sounds cheap though. Turtle Towers are more than that.
That's the one right on the pier?
Yeah. Oh. Thought it was more than that.
I thought so too. So that you need some renovation.
Yeah, I thought those were 30-something mil.
Last one I saw was 33 mil.
Yeah, if you get it for 28, then you get a good buy. I don't know if you're going to get away with that. I love she. If I was a realtor, I'd probably turn it down. no shit, because I work for the seller. So I would have said, no, you're too far off. So if you're asking 33, and give me an offer for maybe 30, 31, well, who you reach 28? The only way they're considering that 28 is if you're the only offer on the table.
And for Turtle Towers?
Wow. Turtle Towers?
Maybe they're asking 28 for it. Maybe need renovation.
Yeah.
Naku says, ladies, I will call this week as I have more detailed questions, issues. I think it's about the Camelot.
The Camelot, Naku.
Thanks so much for answering my questions. Really appreciate it. No problem. Dion says, good afternoon, ladies. Miss Claudia, I went to have a look at the land.
Which land?
Palmetto Pines. And I'm loving it. I really need a piece. I sent you a message.
Oh, you sent me a message. But you have to, all right, I look for the message. Shoot back the message. I think I missed. I think how many messages you said I don't answer? I get 20. Watch the whole heap.
I think it was 120 something.
120 something messages. No, I need an assistant.
Wayne says, what is your opinion on Suncoast Beach Club in St. Thomas?
Well, Wayne, I've been there first. I've been there a long time ago when they said they were going to start. Even went inside. But I haven't been out there because I'm just afraid of that road. I need that road repair. I don't want it to mash up my car. I don't know if where they reach, if I can just drive smooth sail and reach. I don't know. But I do know about St. Thomas. It has always been one of the poorest parishes, right? So even me myself hesitated to even invest in St. Thomas. The place is dry because of the water issue. I'm hoping now that they're doing all this road and everything that they're not going to bring water to St. Thomas. They did divert some waters from St. Thomas. If you notice, Yallas River, the whole of them dry. I didn't like how the place was dry. So when you're in like St. Mary and St. Anne, the place is lush and green. You notice it? Yeah, you can see it. Even the buildings on the main and so on. When I'm traveling in St. Thomas, I feel kind of depressed. As I reach Bull Bay, I leave Abbeville, I'm going to reach a Bull Bay, I'm like, oh my God.
Because everything just look popped down.
Yeah, everything look popped down. I mean, I can't think of a wealthy looking front place in St. Thomas. Which scheme?
Well, the government doing the new Morant something center. So that would look nice.
But a way out of Morant there. You know, about driving your make him tell you about driving way and tell her how much driving you ever gonna drive for each other. So.
And Suncoast Beach Club is coming. So that will look nice too.
But it's coming in isolation. So let's hope the other developers are probably coming. I don't know the price point of Suncoast Beach Club because I haven't been there yet. And maybe by the time I get there too late and the place sell off. But new things are always good. So if the electricity is there, the water is there, certainly it would be a good, it should be good for Airbnb. It's close enough to the airport. And it's close enough to St. Andrew. It's just that in St. Andrew, we have so many properties that are already in short-term rental.
Maybe
so
St.
what
Thomas
is it?
Can do other things.
What is the unique selling point of?
I really wish
Suncoast Beach Club have a beach, right? So that's a good selling point. Them have their own beach, most, because it named Suncoast Beach Club.
I really wish they would have made St. Thomas a business hub, though.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's so close to Kingston.
You mean extend out the new Kingston type stuff to there?
Yeah, like the call centers, the warehousing.
They may not have the population to support it. Remember? If you do all of that, you need a population, you need people to go there to work. They may not have the population to do it. That's the problem. So the population, the working population is in St. Catherine, over in Portmore, Spanish Town, and so on. Now, if you put a city there, so where the population coming from? Because the people them already settling in Portmore and Spanish Town.
No, but St. Thomas has so much land.
Yeah, hillside though.
It's too
That's
bad
the
that
thing with
Jamaica don't really do that much manufacturing anymore, because out there would have been perfect.
that's the thing with Portland, St. Thomas, and St. Mary. Hill, hill, hill. If you notice, those of you looking serious at the map of Jamaica, if you notice, most of us live on the coastline. Most of us live on the coastline. Even in St. Andrew, we're coastline. We're near the coast. That's because that's where the flatland is, up in the hills. Like I was up in, where were we today? Swain Spring?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, when I got to Price Mart and I was looking in front of me at the hill, I said, my God, when did the hill full up houses? Shoot.
It was nice to look at, though.
It was nice to look at. Yeah, man. Jamaica and them really back out their money to and spend. Not like a nice house here, people. Not like that. So Suncoast Beach Club, I think it should be good. I need to get out there, though. I haven't been there. If somebody can tell me if the road is good from Harborview to there, then I'll probably go look at it. But I don't want them on them construction much of my gear.
Doreen says, good evening, Miss Claudia. And Alia says, you can flat iron the hair.
Can I? Really? Hair that is natural? I must try it. Well, flat iron, don't?
Well, remember Rachel, when she was doing her pictures, she flat ironed her hair?
But that's a professional flat iron. None of me can do it. And then by the time I get wet, it get back fizzy.
Lenny says, good afternoon, ladies and visitors. Long time. Life has me too busy. Hi, Lenny.
Lenny, Lifestyle TV. But at least you're here today.
Safi says, isn't the 29 million Wiccan development right by waterway mosquitoes may be a problem? It makes Chemtech Oak Estate look cheap. 2-bedroom bungalow for 26 million. A steal.
That's what I say. That's what I wonder how we can come in at that price.
Townhouses cost more.
Plus, Chemtech, I think, is in a better location, to be honest. Because Wiccan is around by, what's the name? What's the name of the place?
People still went by, though.
People went by.
Need a place to live, man.
If I needed somewhere to live, I'd probably write it down, but I'm just thinking. So what is your option if you don't buy that for 29 mil or 26 mil? The thing is, you can't get no more Chemtech, it finished. You can't get no more Phoenix, it done. So what is the next option? You can't get
no more Portridge either.
You can't get no Portridge. So what is the next option?
Hellshire Estate.
Them no close after.
Oh.
And not come out with no more yet. So what is your option? That's the thing. In Portmore, if you want to be in Portmore, even if you want to be in Kingston.
If you can buy resale, but resales are around more than that now.
Resales where? You mean like
Bridgeport, Passage Ford,
Portmore Country Club? No, you can't get Bridgeport for less than 29. Okay. But what would drive somebody to buy that is because they want to be in the gated.
And new. You don't have to do any work. All the other hook schemes, you're gonna have to do some work.
Yeah.
And the ones that exist already are not selling for 29 million. The Caribbean Estate townhouses.
They're cheaper?
No, they're more.
They're more. Oh.
The resales.
Look what me live for see. House I sell for a Portmore for that. Townhouse at that.
Why are you saying you're surprised?
I mean, if anybody had told me, I mean, I bought a house for 200,000 in 1989. I could never dream that house price would have reached them kind of millions. So we're talking about now. Millions.
It's just because we have a weak dollar. But isn't it basically the same thing? 200,000 back then. The same 22 million now.
I'm not so sure about that. It seems as if
it's probably the same, because when you look at salaries back then, how much was your salary? Like $2,000?
$2,000. $2,000. I don't know. I would have to check the exchange rate at the time and see if something seems, or is it inflation? But we see the inflation that is being reported is not the real inflation that we're seeing on the ground. Because of course, when the bread moved from $250 to $500, 100% inflation, and then they tell about inflation. Oh, inflation is 8 or 9%. What that mean?
I know, like
when you move gas price from $120 to $235. Come on. The real inflation on the ground is different.
I know, like I went to the supermarket to buy bread the other day, and I was like, "Go buy a small bread, you know."
Yeah, like somebody told me that something was $2,000 for it. Was it tomato? It seemed the real inflation on the ground is not what is they're saying it is. Right? Because if that were so, then the house price could never reach 29 million. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even I was looking at a property. So I'm looking at, let's get on this. So let's get on. I'm looking at the Oxford Manor. I happen to see an Oxford Manor property on the system.
It was 29 million?
No, it was less, I think it was.
20 million?
I don't remember. So I'm going to search for it now. So if you look into St. Andrew, just look for St. Andrew, look for apartments.
That's what, Kingston 5?
Is it 5 or 10? I don't even know. I don't know. How can I differentiate it now? Is it
it's a 1 bed, right?
It's a 2 bed. No, it's a 1 bed. Okay, yes. So we need to choose 1 bed. And it's 1 bath.
And it's for sale.
And it's for sale. And let's say it's gated. So this is how shocked I was. I mean, wow, so much of them for sale? You got to be kidding.
See there?
See there. All right, share the screen. So it's actually 22 million, everybody. Now in 2000 and
nicely renovated.
2006. Remember, I had changed those windows. So in 2006, everybody, I bought one of these apartments. Somebody make a guess how much I bought it for in the chat. I probably talked about it before, so if you follow me a long time, you don't know. Let's look at the pics. I remember the apartment so well. So you're looking at this apartment. The front door is this way.
This looks like yours.
And this is a window. I remember changing this window to something that looked exactly like this.
You sure this is not yours?
And this is the right. This is the right. This right is to the bedroom, right? All right.
Let me just make sure we're sharing screen.
You're not sharing screen?
Let me check. I feel like we're not. Hold on. Okay.
No? Are you sharing now?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So them renovate this, but them all turn the tile wrong. Gee, when these tilers do this, I don't pay attention to the pattern. All right, so this is the living room. Somebody put in the chat how much you think I bought this for in 2000 and I think it was 6. I bought it 2006. Part of the living room. This is the bathroom. Remember? So we're in the bedroom now.
Arnett said you think you paid 1.5 million.
Arnett, 2006. I said that's too little. Remember, I said I bought also 200,000 in 1989. So this is the bathroom. Remember the bathroom? You had this outside. Nice. Yeah. I remember when you went through the door. So this is a.
Where's that? The porch?
The porch, the front.
The porch is in the bedroom? I don't remember yours having a balcony.
Yeah, man. Had a balcony?
I don't recall.
And this bathroom, remember this bath was inside and space. This was what Mr. Hawk was saying was leaking on him. All right. So, see, you come through the door. Remember the kitchen was right here at the front.
I always thought the kitchen was so limited.
Yes, and we did a renovation. We even put a breakfast counter here.
So where you put the fridge?
The fridge was here too.
Where you put the stove?
The fridge was, I'm trying to remember. This is a sink. We had a machine under here and we had a stove on top. We had a stove top.
Oh.
We had a stove top, ceramic top, stove top. And we had a washing machine underneath it. Because there's no washing machine in this unit. I think the fridge was here. And we had a breakfast counter. Yeah, kitchen is very limited. But for some reason, this look like a ground floor. So why, when you walk out, it look like no?
it's
This
not
are
a
the
ground floor.
passage. Oh, this are the corridor.
Janet says 6 million.
Near Janet, 6.5. So it was on the 3rd floor. I wonder which floor this is on. I'm gonna see the right up. Yes, Janet. I paid. What am I saying? I asked you how much I buy it for, Janet. Yeah, you were right. I bought it for. You said 1.5. I bought it for 2.8.
0.8 million.
2.8 million. That was in 2006.
And then you sold
and then I sold it in 2010, Janet. How much you say? 6 million?
6.5.
6.5. I sold it for 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, renovated. Them want 20 million. 22 million. What's the difference in timing? Why am I not seeing it right up? They never write nothing. They must write 1 bed, 1 bath, renovated. I don't even know what floor it's on.
Yeah, that's all I wrote.
All right. I was looking at it.
It's 90 square feet.
And I was saying to myself, would I buy back this apartment? No.
For 22 million?
For 22 million.
Maybe it was your first house. And you're a young professional. Because let's face it, your next option is what?
All right, so my next option
would be Portmore.
Would be no. My next option would be go down to Deanery Road. Or go up to Stanmore Heights up in Red Hills top.
Right. The Oxford is a better location.
Right. Or go to Deanery for 24.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at it, and the Deanery is 585 square feet. And this is 690. This is a proper 1 bedroom. This is not even a proper 1 bedroom. This, see, I'm not putting a bedroom. So this is just a studio.
How much is the Stanton one?
The Stanton one is 20.
Oh, it's the same size, 660.
Mm-hmm. It's even smaller. This one is 690. There's
a smaller one up the top.
For Stanton?
Mm-mm.
For Stanmore Heights? 630 for 20. But it's up in the hill. 10 minutes from the foot of Red Hills.
But Stanmore is not that far up.
I'm going to be climbing. This one is a better buy. This one. So I'm thinking. I bought it in 2000.
You can get a Shortwood studio for 19.5.
What is Shortwood? Where?
See there?
Shortwood Road, 1 bed, 1 bath, nestled with a secure 1 bed, 1 bath, charming, 476 small.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Let me see the picture.
I remember these type of walls.
Oh, horrible. This small. You know,
for a studio.
Look at them put drywall there, so.
Where?
Right here.
You think so?
Ah,
kitchen is decent size, man.
Old.
He's rented, but decent size.
Look at the cupboards.
Got the knobs. The knobs is what you do. You know those knobs.
You can know the knobs. That is Stone Age. All right, guys. So the question is, would you buy back this apartment? So you owned the apartment before and you bought it for 2.8, sell it back for 6.5 in 4 years.
Do people buy back things that they sell?
So in 4 years, it's not the exact apartment you're buying back, Tony. It's a different one in the same complex. For 4 years, and you see it come back up now for 22 million. Different space and time now. If you have 22 million want an apartment, would you buy this or would you buy a new down at Deanery? Let's show them a Deanery. So this is a Deanery. Go up. That's an old Deanery. That's not a new Deanery. It's a new Deanery?
Yeah. This is a model unit, I think.
This is a model unit.
What's this? The hallway? Yep.
Yep. All right.
So this is a new type of flat panel kitchen.
Right. So this is a Deanery.
Is that a pool they're putting up there, so?
I don't think so.
Oh no, just some chairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it come with a pool?
It's like just gazebo and seating.
All right. So would you buy this new
Oh, pool is there.
It does come with a pool on the. Okay, cool.
That's nice.
This is them under construction. It's gonna be a big, huge complex.
Oh, this is the entrance to the unit. Kitchen.
I don't really see much though.
Kitchen.
So the kitchen. Where's the living room? Oh, that's the living room. Where's the bedroom?
I think it's a studio.
The studio. So there is no partition.
So the bathroom there, store there, so. And the bathroom.
Oh, ugly.
Not ugly.
These tiles are just too much.
Yeah. You need to go a little lighter.
The cabinets are so dark. Yeah. Tony, we need to give them more interior design skills. When I'm going shower curtain into the tempered glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer shower curtain.
And what is this? This is the wash tub, washroom.
And that's internal. That's nice too.
And then give you this is your heater on the wall. Yes. This is a closet space. Closet decent too.
Yeah, and they give you some drawer units too. That's not bad.
That's not bad. Nice complex. A location I beat in my head.
Maybe Dinner Road will get a facelift.
All right, so we're gonna look at this. Dinner Road definitely getting a facelift really for this one. And these were at, was it 17 million? I saw them for last year. Let me see if we have a price change on this.
No.
No?
This one just got listed.
Just got listed, okay.
But I remember them at the.
I think they were at 17.
Now this is 585 square feet. How did they get walk-in closet and laundry room at 585 square feet? That's very good.
Very creative. They have 2 bedrooms too. Urban living, cool. But I don't see any 2 bedrooms up here. They must have gone already. Or maybe because we only chose 1 bed, they might have 2 beds. But I look at them this week. I've been meaning to go and look at these from the start. I don't know why I didn't. I got caught up with Camelot and some other stuff, but I look at them. So the question is, if I had 29 million, would I go buy the 2 bedroom in Portmore? Would I just buy the 1 bedroom in Oxford Manor?
Can you expand on the 2 bedroom in Portmore?
I don't know. The townhouse. You should be able to.
But it's already a 2 bedroom, so the extra money.
It depends. If you want rental, you come go in Oxford Manor. If you want to live as a family, you go to Portmore. If you're single and you want to live in the hub of the city, you go to Oxford Manor. So it really depends on what you want. If you're single and you still want the hub of the city, and you want swimming pool and whatever, Oxford Manor don't have that. So you want swimming pool and stuff, you go Deanery. You want newness, you're young and you're hip, you go Deanery. I would think. So let's see what the mortgage is like.
At 29 million?
24 million.
24 million.
So you have you're getting deposit is gonna be 5%, which is 1.2 million. Right? So you're getting 95% financing, 22,800. 22,800. 30-year mortgage. Calculate that 40 years. Some young people are 40 years. Me are old people.
It's gonna be a little bit less because they're gonna have NHT.
Maybe them do have NHT. Let's say them just have them money. How much is it now? 175 at 30 years. At 40 years, it is 167.
Anybody in this type of income bracket contributing to NHT, man? So
it is 167,000 a month. Call it 175. How much you have to be earning?
Gee. My thing is like after you've paid this for 40 years, you've paid 80 million for this place. According to this.
Would you pay 80 million? But I can tell you that don't mean nothing.
In 40 years.
No, it won't. You would have paid less. When I got the property, I was paying, the first one, I think I was paying 1.5, something like let's say 1,500. Hold on, let me calculate it for real. The loan term was 30 years. The mortgage, the interest rate at the time was,
you know, the amount was 1,500.
Was 18.75. My loan amount was, I think, 175,000. I paid down 15,000. Let's just say 175,000. That calculate. So I was paying 2,700. This was why Richard co-signed, because you see this.
Hold on.
The pay was less than that.
Screen.
Probably say not see the screen. So you don't show them place and you not share the screen.
They should be.
See there, them seeing the screen. You're not seeing the screen. Remember to give us tell us, 2,700 a month. So if you pay 2,000, do the maths, everybody. 2,700 a month times, I tell you, 30. See there, you pay a total of 975,000, even though you borrowed 175. So you pay 975,000 plus the money that you deposit, 25,000, that are 1 million. And I sold the property for 2.6 million. Even before I finished paying the mortgage. So if you take it to its logical conclusion, all right, let us take the Oxford banner. So I purchased it for 2.8 million. I borrowed 90%. How much money that? Times 90%. So that's a 2.5 borrowings. Plus, we went back when the leaking was happening. We borrowed another 300,000 to fix the leak at the time. So it's actually 2,820,000 was the mortgage for 30 years. The interest rate was 12% at the time. Let's see. So much is a mortgage? The mortgage was 29,000 at the time. Mortgage was more than that, though, What was pulling up the mortgage? Interest rate must have been higher. Mortgage was about 40,000 at the time. Right. So the interest rate was 15%. 35,000 was for the mortgage and another 6,000 was the maintenance. I was paying 41,000. So in this instance, I only held the property for what? 4 years? 2006, about 2 years. 4 years I held the property. So it means I would have paid 41,000 times 12 times 4. So I would have paid 1,968,000 plus what? That's the money I would have spent. 1,968,000 plus I still would have owed the bank some money. Maybe the 2.8 million, right? 1, 2, 3. 4.7, and I sold the property for 6.5, I think it was. I made 1.7 million, which was rolled over into a land that I bought. So this is the thing now. So the money that you're paying monthly, consider it savings. That money, the monthly money, right? Consider it you're saving this money in this land. And you actually come out. So remember the money that you're putting in. Now, the longer you stay in, so if I had stayed in longer, paying 41,000 per month times 12 times how many years it is now, and I'm going to sell back now for the 20. It's, let me see, want to do the maths. It is 2023, 2023 minus 2006. 17 years times 17. So I would have paid 8,300,000 364 in interest to the bank already.
But 22 million? 22 million? Isn't it worth like close to maybe 20? 22.
Well, you think so now worth 22 million? It seems high to you?
Yeah, a little.
So the longer you stay, the more you make. So if this person is staying logically for the 2.8, pay a total of 360, they would have paid 12 million in mortgage. So now they're selling at 22, them can net out at 8 million over 18 years. Now what you have to ask yourself, can you do that with cash in the bank? First of all, you don't have to have 2.8 million for invest, which you don't. Right? You only have your deposit, which is a 300,000 or something like that.
Okay.
So you have to have the 2.8 million to invest to be able to realize the gain, which is a good thing about the real estate.
T-Burrows asking, good afternoon, ladies. What are the best property insurance company in Jamaica you recommend?
Property insurance?
Property value roughly about 125 million.
Wow. Jamaica National have an insurance arm. So does Sagicor, I think. But that is a shopping around. You have to shop around for that. Right, Tony? You have to shop around.
Yeah, I guess.
Insurance company vary far and wide. Yeah, you have to shop around. Interest rate is 8.5. When I hear people squeal about interest rate, I'm saying I paid interest rates at 19.75, 18.75. That's the first one.
You don't know anything about interest
rates. It's a good thing. All right, so we were talking about the person who wanted to buy this. So the 160, they would need to be earning. So let's say the debt, I need to find out from the banks what Jamaica National was using 50% up to the other day. I don't know what they're using now. But assuming they still earn using 160, 50%, this person would have to be earning twice this. So they have to be earning 160. I would say the insurance, I'll bring this to 170,000 times 2, 340,000 a month times 12, 4 million a year.
But can they live on 160?
Therein lies a problem.
Like they need to earn a little bit more.
I'm part of that tax. Part of that is tax.
All right. So back to this now. Maxine says, so when you're building your wall, you build in front of your land towards your land?
Yeah, stay on the line. So when you have the line, make sure when the wall done and them draw the card line, your wall is behind the wall, behind the line. So when you draw the card line, fence the wall to wall, peg to peg, the must can see this is for the front wall though, just to make sure you don't breach. Usually what they try to do is go in the middle, half and half. But with the front wall, you really don't want to do that because these men will mess up and swing. So try and get behind. So when them finish, the peg is still there, and you draw the line, then you can see the peg in front. So the wall is usually 6 inches. The front of the wall must be on your line. That way the 6 inches block ends up behind on your line.
T. McFarlane says, dealing with the Jamaican authorities regarding property purchasing is so tedious. Right now I'm about to go bald, pulling out my hair from dealing with the NHT. Talk about moving at a snail pace.
I tell you, just imagine me with them up to pay out.
Property purchase in Jamaica is not for the impatient.
No. It's a lesson in patience, believe me. And I don't know what they're doing because it's just paper them shuffling.
I know.
Seriously,
you think it's the physical land house they're trying to build.
Yeah, you think they're building this house, don't it? It takes us 6 months to close a sale. We could have built a house in 6 months, guys. Come on. They're just shuffling paper around, hanging out to the paper them on them decks. Go in every morning, look on them, drink them coffee, Come on. I know your pain, I feel it. But the institutions is leadership run institutions. Leadership. So if those people sitting at those decks have no deliverables, if there is not some boss who said to them, listen, anything come from your decks today, make sure it out by tomorrow. If them not have no rule like that,
it stays there until you call them. Like, oh yeah.
Heaven help us.
Lenny says, my neighboring fence is 6 to 7 feet in my property. Do I move it or ask the other encroaching owner to move it?
Then how you make them build a fence 6 to 7 feet, Lenny? You were absent when they were building the fence.
I really hope it's a chain link.
Hmm.
I mean, is this a block and steel fence?
Hmm.
That sounds like it needs a survey and
you need a surveyor to make sure that is what's happening. And sometimes you might have to sell them your land.
Yeah.
It depends. So that now just depends on, I mean, 6 to 7 feet in. A whole heap of feet, that man.
That's like the height of a man.
Or the height of a door when it lie down. That's a whole heap of land, Lenny. So them 6 to 7 feet in ones. Let's hope them on their side, them don't build a house and take up the space. Because sometimes that will happen. So if them build a fence already and they don't realize that they have breached, they will build a house now and take up your land that is over for them fence.
Yeah, because
so you can't even, it makes sense you tell them let down the wall, because when you let down the wall, you still can't put back the fence in the correct place.
Not only that, usually the house is 5 feet from the boundary. If they have miscalculated the 6 to 7 feet and they have built a house, they're actually on their boundary.
They're on them boundary.
Yeah.
Yo, Lenny. That's another nice to ask them for moving. That sounds like courthouse business. Get a surveyor to be sure that what you're talking about goes so.
Yeah. They need a survey too.
Them need a survey too, yeah.
Both of you need independent surveys. Oh, T McFarlane says Hayes you're talking about.
Yes, Hayes Clarendon. That's it. That's where we have to hit down the wall because it breach. To breach front, boundary, and breach side.
Wayne is confirming that Sun Coast Beach Club starts at 360K.
Ouch.
Why is that ouch? Are those like some really big townhouses?
Must be.
But at this particular juncture in my life, I'm not sure if I would invest 360,000 in St. Thomas.
Maybe not you, somebody younger, like your sister.
Yeah.
And maybe not me, I'm too old for all this or no.
Yeah, that's be someone younger.
That not gonna realize my
gains
now. It not go fast enough. Maybe the young people, so if you're between 20 and 30, you can go. But over 50 like me now, no. I would go the other way. I would go to North Coast. I would go in Portmore. Or Portmore, Spanish Town, North Coast, near a university, near a hospital, near a boarding school. But there's so with the new highway, I'm just going there now at my age now. I'd have to have had the land already, and I would still sell out and pull out and move. Because I know it's gonna take a while.
Currency walks says I wouldn't buy it back. Move on to another deal where you can double your money. That's talking about Oxford Manor. And she also says the average folks hold their homes and mortgages for 7 years on average. That sounds like the US.
That's the US, that's not us.
Yeah, I mean,
most Jamaicans hold forever.
Hold their house to debt, and then the next generation that's selling
it. Yeah.
The amount of properties we sell is the next generation that's selling it.
Yeah, people that don't leave it to them. Or those persons who have migrated, and so they're not coming back.
Yeah.
The persons who live here, we all hold on to our properties. We live in them forever.
I think I missed a message.
So if I have 22 million, what would I buy? I'm still spinning my head around it. as a single person who just have them 22 million. They're probably gonna bill enough. Buy a piece of land and go bill. But where? Where would I buy such a land and go bill? All the lands are in the hills now.
Yes, T. McFarlane, there is a delay. Not only in us receiving the message through the system that we're using, but also Miss Davis spends an average of 5 minutes per question. So by the time you ask it, it's like way down. Cheryl says, didn't interest rates fell this past week? 7.25%. Jane Bank is offered best interest rates today.
Are you serious? Them drop the interest rate? I need to go check my mortgage and make sure, say, because them fly it up and them write us, I say, gone up.
I know.
To 8 point something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I paid 2 mortgages now at the high rate.
Yeah, no, thank you, Cheryl. We are on the case now with them. Totally write them a nice little email.
Maxine said, question, is the chain link cheaper than block and cement?
Yeah, man. But to keep your chain link good, you usually put a row or 2 of blocks at the base, put the pipe in it, seal it up with the cement and gravel, the concrete, and then you put on the chain link on top. Yes, it is cheaper.
Donna wants to know, but how did the neighbor go that far over? Yeah, 6 to 7 feet.
Yeah, kind of far. We never know. You should do a survey. You never see the pegs.
Somebody never used a tape measure.
And then you might have a problem if you did it too long. The court might say make it stand.
You know what it could be? It could be one of those developments where the lands are slanted. So you get the first peg right, but then you're not thinking that the land's slant. So you end up going straight, and then it just starts to veer off onto the neighbor's property.
Yeah. That can be it too. So you have to pay attention. You have to make sure your pegs are always visible. Or what you do is you build the fence first. That's what I do. I build the fence first.
Even if you don't build a correct fence, maybe put up the
chain link.
Not the chain link.
The barbed wire.
Not
the barbed wire.
Just to give them guidance.
Yeah, the good thing with the new developments though is that the pegs are visible. So when they're giving you the house, it's there. So once you go there, you can always check it, look at it, you see a neighbor building, them must be in that line. It's there.
Definitely is asking. Good evening, ladies. Miss Davis, did I hear you say there is a recent new housing development in Harborview? And if so, how much and what they are? Single homes, townhouses? Oh, it's not Harborview.
Yeah, that was Harborview. Them gone already. Them sell off. Seascape
was then. But
Wicon
is selling a new development in Portmore for 9 million?
Yeah, and
townhouses.
Somebody sent it to me today. Was it Shauna who sent it? I think so.
I think he sent it to my sister.
29 million. It's called Chester Creek. And the name suggests it have a canal behind it. So that's why they call it Chester Creek. They have a canal of water behind it. Somebody earlier was talking about mosquitoes, and so we can't escape those. I was up on a land today at place name Swain Spring. 1 million mosquitoes attacked me, man.
There were 2 mosquitoes who bit her.
I had about 5 bites on my hand. You know what saved me? Rambo was giving me some pear, and I had to go check him for the pear. And I said, Rambo, garlic, bring some garlic when you come. And he brought the garlic, and I rubbed it on my hand. That calmed them down, the bite them, man. Seem to feel nothing now. And the bump them gone, you see?
Let's hope it wasn't dengue.
That power of garlic. Let's hope it kill every dengue. Virus. Garlic.
Dengue was not fun.
But I tell you, man, the mosquitoes, them attack like, whoa. So the mosquitoes are everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. You can't escape them. Not in Jamaica anyway.
Cheryl is confirming that yes, it did drop, and that's the interest rates.
What? So how did they write us? So they're raising interest rates. They send a nice little letter. Oh, the interest rates gone up and this is your new whatever. So now the interest rate's gone down. Why you don't write and say, oh, the interest rate's gone down and we're rolling back your payments to this? Me and them. Tony, nice little letter. I will move them on. If you want to find another company willing to take it at a lower rate, get rid of them.
I don't know. I like Jan.
Me not mind them, but them can't come gouge me for interest rates.
I don't know.
Why you run and fly the interest rates so fast? What caused the interest rates to drop though? I mean, I must have missed something this week.
Maybe competition. Anybody heard any news? How White fell?
White fell. Why did the
or maybe
inflation go down or something?
Or maybe it's a little gift for Christmas.
Our BM thing they drop it.
Government.
I'm not so sure. What happened during the week? Claudia was Palmbrook Estates. I bought a lot when you were advertising from a man who were selling back. I haven't started building as yet, but I put fruit trees on it. Oh, good birdie. We were also in Palmbrook Estates, birdie, but we sold and pulled out. So we don't even know what's happening now in Palmbrook Estates, to be honest. Birdie bought it from us. Trying to remember.
She said she bought it back from a man that was reselling.
Oh. Yeah, Birdie. I have no clue. I haven't been down there. We sold back and pulled out, and where did we go? Try to remember what we bought. I don't remember.
Went to St. Anne.
Went to St. Anne. Okay. Yeah. Things move so fast. He told me. Yeah. So, Birdie, I don't know. I can't tell you. Did we have one selling to our actually sold it? Was that paid for that? I think it's sell already.
We got paid.
And it was settled. I know somebody has contacted me to sell one, but she hasn't fully decided what she's doing. But I really don't know what's happening with Palmbrook Estates. But they put fruit trees on it. So who is watering it? You have somebody watering it? Trees not going to come if it's not watered in a birdie. As I've discovered at Camelot. Jeez, please. The ground tough. But nice. What is out there? I have orange, cherry, sweet sap, sour sap. I went on a property. Pear? No, the pear never did, man. I went to a property at Jacaranda. Nice sweet sap, Man, one of the thing nice. Supposed to be doing an addition. Nobody, but I don't know. Rainfall, that's I imagine. We surveyed the land on a new purchase recently, within last year, and that's when I discovered the breach. Oh my God, Lenny.
But it's a barbed wire fence in a rural community.
Oh, yeah. So make them move it.
Yeah, just talk to them.
Just talk to them, make them move it. So you need to do that now. Now that you have the survey, the peg is there fresh and everything, make them move it. If them don't want to move it, pay the money and move it. Or put in a proper fence.
Yeah, let's hope they agree that it's breached, because you just never know. They probably have the fence there for 20 years, raising their.
And then them are gonna say, "Yeah, thief. You want thief, Milan?"
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. You want thief, Milan.
Yeah.
So what
but
you
Lenny,
but they would have notified the neighbors that they were gonna survey. Your surveyor would have notified them. Don't they normally do that? If they're gonna put in pegs, yeah, they do.
Yeah, but Lenny, when you're purchasing property, especially resale property,
in rural that don't have the neighbors properly.
Once you're purchasing cash, because when you're doing mortgage, they ask for a survey. But if you're purchasing cash, you must purchase the property subject to a survey. That way you pick it up at purchasing that there is a breach.
Yeah. You have to do that. You have to make sure that you do the survey. So you went and saw for yourself, meaning the trees, birdie. Yeah, you have to get somebody for water them. Them not gonna grow just so. Mine they're struggling because Rambo did dig out the soil and we did put in some topsoil. but the rest of the ground is tough. So I do get cherries though. I tell you, I get cherries off my cherry tree. A little bit, but I get cherry. But the sour sap and the sweet sap and the orange. I got 3 orange out of the orange already. But I think I need some flooring plants because without the flooring plants, the bees are so not gonna come.
I need to put some fertilizer down there.
And I need to put some fertilizer.
Or get some horse manure and
I don't want to ask manure in my yard. I'm do that.
Something there.
But
how are you gonna get flooring plants there on the ground so tough?
Tough, man.
You put them in pots?
Maybe put them in pots.
Okay. You can get a flooring weed too,
Yes, true. You can get a flower weed or flowers, but it do the same trick, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Camelot have nice sea view. That's what it's known for. You want a sea view? Buy the Camelot.
Not the lush landscaping.
You can make landscape lush. You just have to do some work. Go sell you the property. So now you have to back out your money and spend it. I've seen some persons in phase 2 with some nice landscaping.
They use topsoil.
Yeah.
Have you seen anybody with trees yet?
No. Not yet. It's too early. But yeah, man, people would do them landscaping and what happened? The Norwich thing kind of in my brain holding me. If it wasn't once Portland free up my brain, I can now sit and really do a good design for the Camelot and just shoot it. Yeah, but the whole thing of not knowing is this thing. Did I pass this exam? What is it?
You passed, man.
So, that is what's holding me with that. All right, so everybody asked me all the questions already.
And we're 2 minutes to 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's good. So I guess we can now. Uh-oh.
What?
You have another question?
No.
All right, everybody. So thank you so much for staying with us. We didn't even get to look at NHD the way all the questions are coming and we're trying to get them out of the way. But those of you who look at the NHD and their offerings, thank you for telling us about the 7.5. 7 point, what was it? Something with Jamaica National. Tony, don't forget, send them an email tomorrow. Because I have to get aggressive with this now.
What's that? Feds drop interest rates due to a slower job market.
Oh.
Feds? What's the feds?
Federal. What feds mean? Federal. Feds. That's something in the US though, Cheryl. But we don't know what it is. You need to tell us. So because of the slow job market, so them drop it so that people can do what? When you drop interest rates, it boosts the economy.
Oh, Feds is Federal Reserve.
Oh, Federal Reserve. Okay. So I need to go read up on it. I didn't realize what was happening. All right, everybody. Bye, Naku, Maxine, Doreen, 3-blade ceiling fan, Arnett. Bye. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.